I'm Peter Roberts, and you may have just received one of my little harps, and I want to show you how I suggest you could play it. One of the first things I think you should do with the harp, or you could do, once you've opened it up, it's a very beautiful thing, and I'm very proud of the fact that it is so beautiful. And feel the roundness of the sides, and the fact that there are no strings protruding. So it's meant to be this way, so that it's very comforting. So if you cuddle it, just cuddle it like that. One lady told me that she likes it more than the hot water bottle. So she was playing it in bed, and she thought it was nicer than a hot water bottle. And I want to show you how simple it is, because you don't need any musical training to be able to play this. It's a matter of playing with it. That's the way I like to tell people, just play with it. So it's very simply, now I'm standing up, you can sit down, but to stand up, and if you use the thumb, the fleshy part of your thumb, and just stroke across the strings, listen. So that was one note after the other. All the way across. If you want to use your finger, there's no rule. Maybe your fingernail, the back of your finger. So it has a slightly sharper sound, which is nice too. I like to play this harp. It can be, well, I'll show you later on how to sit down and play it, but I like to play it standing. And I wanted to teach you this because I think it's a really great way to play it, because you can move around and play. So I've got it, I'm just holding it, I've cuddled it. Now I'm holding it, resting on my forearms. And I'm just going to play one note at a time with my thumb, just across. So anyone can do that. So just concentrate on doing that, getting lovely clear sounds, clear notes. Now, you could introduce this hand, take the finger from this hand and play. So I'm just playing one note after the other here. And now I'm going to introduce another note at random. Experiment with that, because it sounds so beautiful and it's such a simple thing to do, as you can see. Get this hand going and then bring this hand across at random notes. I'm not trying to play anything in particular, I'm just enjoying the sound of it. So I'll leave you with that, have a practice with that. Because I'm standing, I can move around. So another technique, if you want to try something else, is to put it on your knee. You could have a cushion under here, which might be more secure, but having it on your knee, and then doing the same thing. Just stroking it across that way. You pick random notes. Or I can go from the middle, and if I just stagger the notes, so I can play them at the same time. But if I stagger them a little bit and start on this side, start on one side and then join in with the other side. And here's another technique. You could play the harp this way. That might be more comfortable. So whatever's comfortable to you. So just by having it up like that, and I can play which sounds nice too. You can even sing to the harp. You know, this tuning works quite well for singing too. Techniques you might like to try, because I play the guitar. I'd like to teach you some of the guitar techniques. You can easily use them on the harp. So, have a listen. So, in fact, that's just a rolled finger. So if you have a look closely at my fingers here, I've got one on each string, except for my little finger that's a bit lazy. But if I just roll my hand like that, now that might take a little while to get. I play them separately, or I can just roll my hand. I've even used my little finger then. Here we go. All on. One on every string. Every finger on a string. And then you can add a note. We can pick those strings separately. And now another thing to do, you can try, is to find a couple of notes that you like the sound of. Let me see. Oh, that sounds nice to me. So I'm playing the middle note. 1, middle one, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, and 6. You don't have to play this, but I just like that sound. And that can be like a drone. And from there, you can take the thumb for a little walk, called the roving thumb technique. There goes my thumb. And down here I'm playing the same notes. I can then play, add odd notes with my other hand. And back where we started. Don't be too hard on yourself if you can't get that straight away, because it's a little complicated. Just have fun with it and just explore it. See what else, what other sounds you can make and what other tunes you can make up. So I was just doing this. I started off with, I'd like to pick them all at once, and then it's a chord. That might be an easier way to begin. But I like the idea of these broken chords, just picking the notes separately. have some fun with that. Don't make it too complicated, and don't be hard on yourself if you can't do exactly what I've done. Just enjoy it. The whole purpose of this instrument is that you enjoy it. And we'll meet again. I'll think of some more things to teach you. All the best.